Yeah. Hi, my name is Manuel Ringgold, and today I'm about to talk to you about what is an unfit parent. You know, a lot of people may wonder what is an unfit parent, and what is an unfit parent? An unfit parent is a parent that has no input on your kid's spiritual growth. You may wonder why. But because if you read into Ecclesiastes 12:13, it states, let us hear the whole conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. So we are not on this earth to be successful. We're not on this earth to be rich. Our duties is to fear God and keep his commandments. So we as parents have to focus more on our kids' spiritual growth because this is the real reason that we are here on this earth. You know, people may say, oh, well, they need this. But the first thing, seek ye first the kingdom, and then all these things shall be added unto you. So we have to get our kids focused more and more on kingdom things. You know, sometimes you won't have the knowledge to know things. By reading God's words, wind up being the most intelligent person where you at by just following God's word. I know a lot of people may be out there and may be saying that, hey, my kids are grown now. You know, I lost that time. The time is never lost. You can make that change today. If you start living right, stay in God's word and start living right and living that life and just reaching out to him, saying things that will bring them to God. Just reach out to them. They may not, but after a while, if they see your walk with God, they will soon change. Because the power of God, you got to pray for them. Pray for them though. But after a while, they will change because of you. Because of you. So it's never too late to reach out to them and introduce them to God. Even though you wasn't there, it's the power of God that will make things happen. It's not our power. It's the power of God. And about being persistent on things. Never slow down with it. Be persistent and be comfortable with it. Don't force. But believe me, it's never too late. We as people have to focus on our kids more on these times and these days. It's too much stuff that's going on. We have to make sure our kids are focused on God. And if you're not trying to get your kids focused on God, altogether, you're unfit. You're not able to handle a kid. Because at the end of the day, our main thing is to make it in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we need to be doing, is preparing our kids for the kingdom of heaven. And if we're not doing that, we're unfit. We're unfit to take care of a kid. You know, if you read into Google, and Google states that, you know, so many things about unfit, and it varies through states because states got different laws. But when it comes to God's word, it's no certain place and certain this. No, that applies everywhere. It's no boundaries on that. God is everywhere. There's no boundaries on that. So, my people, my brothers and sisters, if you have a kid, it's your duty to be a fit parent and direct them to God. Direct them to God. This is be like the best thing you could ever do for them, is to direct them for God. All the money, all the cash can't do all that. But to direct them to God could be the most valuable thing in their life. And I got to give a shout out to my parents for directing me to God. Directing me to God, because all the things I went through, I went to him. I prayed to him. He's the one that got me through the problems that I had in life. Not money, not a car, not my intelligence. He did. He's the one that leads you. And today, life isn't guaranteed for neither one of us. Me, you, nobody else. So while we here, we got to put God in our kids. Because when we leave, if we leave early, putting God into them will last forever. Even when we're not here. We got to protect our next generation. Make sure our next generation don't go into that atmosphere of not knowing God. It's our duties as parents to put God into our kids. You know, there's a lot of people out there like to go out there and do ministry. But the first ministry is your family. The first ministry is your family. That's who you need to take care of first. It's your family. If your family ain't together, what's the point of going all the way out there? So focus on your kids, parents. You know, that's the main thing. We know that jobs are out here. You know, you got to take, but still you got to take time out to focus on your kids. Make sure that they are directed in the right path. Because if we don't direct them right, Satan got people that will direct them wrong. And that could cause headache to the rest of our lives if we let Satan direct them wrong. So my brothers and sisters, stay strong in God's word. You know, live that life so your kids can see that life. Teach them right. And be that fit parent that's really needed to your kids. You got to realize how valuable your kids are. The most thing you will want to see is them in the kingdom. Not gain this whole world and lose their soul. But the most thing they need is kingdom. If you haven't subscribed, I need people to subscribe to my account. I will be posting more videos. My main thing is to encourage people to make it in the kingdom of heaven. Because that's what we are here for. That's the only reason we are here for. So subscribe to my account. And I'm sounding out. And I hope this will help encourage people to focus on your kids and God. That should be the main focus. Your kids and God. Love you. Want to see you up there. Peace. I'm out.